Okay, so here's what I crafted for the last Pathfinder session. They're supposed to serve as trees, and so if, I'm just going to use, let's see, we use this miniature. Okay, so if somebody is in the tree, then I put them on the stump. That signifies that they're up in the tree, and if they're not in the tree, then they're obviously not up on the stump. So that means they're like on the ground, but that would be on the tree. So all I did was I painted the whole thing green. Well, first thing I cut out is the base in just cardboard. So you can see this was a granola bar package. Then I cut out little circles like that. I did that for all of those. Okay. So then I took a glob of hot glue and I put, for example, 3 big hot glue globs. After I did that, I put circles on top, let that cool down, moved on to the next one. I did that for all of them. Then I went back to the original one and put hot glue around the between the two, kind of, but I went and just did a quick circle around it. Then I took and put a glob there and pulled it away. And that's how I came up with the texture and everything for that. After I did that, that's when I painted the whole thing green. After that all cooled down, I did the whole thing green. And then I painted all the roots and the trees brown. Okay, now there is hot glue on the top of these that I did a quick little swirl. That's why it looks like that as opposed to like that, because there's not a lot of paint right there. There's not as much paint there as there is right there. So that's how I did that. Then, after I did all that, I went and made a lighter shade of brown, and that's how I kind of did these little highlights on there. Now, some of those turned out better than others. So I thought that looked alright. But then there's some that just look terrible. Like, I'm not a big fan of this one. That one I just didn't think turned out very well. But most of them I think turned out pretty good, and I was really happy with it, and it represents what I want. So I used it for all my battle scenes. I just kind of reconfigured them on top of the Paizo Pathfinder Beginner Box flip mat. I just used the side that was blank, and then I made these look, go almost uniform along the side, so you'd have a clear path, and then these were off to the sides. And I adjusted it for each battle scene because they were in different spots, but it seemed to do the trick. So I'd still like to make a few more that are just single ones. Do quite a few more of those. Probably do another 10 to 15, and I think I'd be pretty happy with that. But yeah, so we'll see what happens next time. I'm not sure what I'm going to craft for the next session yet. Have to do a little bit of prep on that, figure out where things could possibly go, and try to make some props for the session. So I'm starting to get into a point where, because there's more seeds, there's 4 or 5 things I could, in theory, prep. So, yeah, so we'll see what happens. I'm looking forward to showing you guys more, though. Thanks. Oh, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and share this video. And I will see you next time. Bye.